note number 3 on stories I heard. Probably, perhaps I will move on to stories that happened to me. But for today, I was thinking stories from positive psychology that are given as examples. They are mentioned by Tal Ben-Shahar and others in order to entertain the students, to make them enjoy the lectures. By the way, the most popular ever lectures at Harvard. And that stayed with me. Apart from that Mexican story, the fisherman who is told to buy a ship because then you can make money to buy another one, and then will make more money, and he will be able to retire and spend time with his children and grandchildren. And he says, by the sea. He says, well, I already do that. Why should I get involved into this complicated scheme? But then I'm also thinking now at the case of the rabbi. This is in the. This was meant, as far as I can remember and I can make out of it, this was meant to emphasize the importance of gratitude. There is an exercise, count your blessings, 3 blessings, that almost all the positive psychologists that I've read about, and whose books I've enjoyed, almost all recommend. Tal Ben-Shahar does this every day with 3, at the end of the day, writing down 3 things for which he was grateful that day. Sonia Lubomirsky is of the opinion that it shouldn't be done every day, perhaps at the end of the week, but nevertheless, it's the first rule for many, including Sonia Lubomirsky, of happiness, gratitude, being grateful for what you have. Tal Ben-Shahar usually writes down God, he's a believer, family, wife Tammy, and children, and then something else that happened during the day. And he mentions this farmer, man who anyway lives in the countryside, and goes to his rabbi for advice. Rabbi, tell me what to do. I'm overwhelmed with my farm, my work, and I'm busy and exhausted, and I'm not happy. What should I do? Well, says Rabbi, do you have chicken? Yes. Well, get them in the house and come back in 1 week. Rabbi, what's wrong with you? I just mentioned I'm overwhelmed, and this is your solution to bring the children. Well, if you want to listen to me, you do that. If not, no, you do what you want. Say, okay then. So he gets the chicken, puts them in the house, comes back in a week, and he says, when asked by the rabbi how is it, not good, Rabbi. I mean, it's not good. So what's your advice now? Well, you have a pig? Yes. Put him in the house. What do you mean? It's already going down and it's so bad. And here I must emphasize, I don't have the exact words, and maybe it was the pig first. Anyway, this is how I remember it. Rabbi, do you really think this? Well, if you want to listen to me, you do this. If not, okay. So he's doing this, and then after 1 week, it's the same thing. And he says, bring in the horse, and in a week, and I'm not sure if there were more animals to put in, but nevertheless, after all this time, finally the rabbi says, okay, so what now? When the farmer says, what now? The rabbi says, okay, take the animals out and come back in a week. So our hero does that, returns to the rabbi, and when the rabbi is asking, How is it? It's bliss, it's happiness. I'm in flow. I mean, it doesn't say that. That flow is the classic Bayehali Csikszentmihalyi, dealing, analyzing the state of maximum happiness, being in the zone. So the farmer is ecstatic, exhilarated. But the point there being, in my opinion, that we should be careful with what we have, because it can be worse. The animals can come in and by hook or how is it? By hook or by crook, nolens volens. I mean, we may decide to bring them in, like that man did on the advice of the rabbi, but notwithstanding this scheme, he wasn't happy with what he had, and he should have been. He was only happy after all this ordeal with animals. Maybe something we should do. I have the animals in the house to try and see what happens. I will keep them out in a week, and then I'll be no more noise, no more no more parrots on my shoulder. Huh? Now, in a month time, it will probably get very nice and warm, and we have a place out, and we will film this there. Some of the first notes dated from last summer are recorded out there, about 100 of them actually, and we have this big planetarium or whatever it is for birds. What's the name? I don't even know in my own native tongue. Anyway, that was a good story for me. I don't know for others.